speaker is Maddy, who will be speaking to us about the benefits of summer camp.
Friends, 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 we will always be. Whether in fair or in dark, stormy weather, Camp Tall Timbers will keep us together. Every summer since 1970, campers ages 7 to 16 have gathered around the campfire and proudly belted these words of Tall Timbers' official camp song. The children and young adults who flock to Tall Timbers in West Virginia each June are part of a much larger culture of summer residential or sleepaway camps. According to the American Camp Association, or ACA, the first organized American summer camp, the Gunnery Camp, was founded in 1861. Today, the ACA has accredited more than 2,400 summer programs, affecting the summers of millions of participants and staff each year. Despite this long tradition of summer camping and its positive effects on campers and counselors, some parents remain skeptical about sending their children away for the summer. Parents might fear the cost and separation, or feel an urgency for their teens and college students to pursue education, enrichment programs, and assume internships. However, summer camp must be regarded as a valuable life experience because it aids children's psychological development. Camp counselors gain important life skills, and camps can provide leadership and educational opportunities outside of traditional camping models. Even when parents recognize that residential camp and spending time away from home enhances children's psychological development, some may be initially hesitant to register their children for sleepaway camp. It is not easy for parents to make the decision to send their child away into the waiting arms of strangers, points out Jeff Merhage in a 2011 Camping Magazine article. At camp, however, children are given more independence and responsibility to overcome setbacks without their parents' constant support. Psychologist Michael Thompson explains in a 2012 interview published by the Washington Post, "So you got stung by a bee. It was scary and painful, but you got over it and you recovered, which means that you can deal with all the bees in the world without your mom." In addition, separation anxiety is a challenge that children must overcome. According to Todd Keston, a life skills mentor and writer for the Huffington Post, young adults who attend sleepaway camp as children are typically more prepared for college than students who do not. Attending summer camp at a younger age equips adolescents with the skills to be successful within communal living environments outside of their comfort zone. Sleepaway camp also provides equally rewarding summers for counselors. Still, there is societal pressure for college students to garner impressive internships to add to resumes rather than work as camp counselors. Dan Fleshler agrees in his May 2012 New York Times article, "Like it or not, a summer internship, indeed more than one, has become de rigueur for a college student. That is a big reason why camps have had an increasingly difficult time retaining experienced counselors." Despite the perceived necessity of summer internships for students striving to get a jump start on careers, camp counselors gain life skills that often prove more beneficial than resume-filling internships. Camp counselors are CPR certified and understand basic child care principles. They must be constantly alert and resourceful, responsible for their campers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for up to 2 full months. Counselors develop essential teamwork and people skills as they coordinate with their fellow counselors and interact with every level of staff. Though sleepaway camp may appear to be a safe haven, real-world problems such as depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and abuse rarely stay home while a child goes away for the summer, compelling camp counselors to handle such complex issues. Some counselors also work in their chosen career field at camp, providing art, music, nature, and other instruction. In fact, according to GreatCampJobs.com, many universities understand the benefits of camp counselor jobs and even recognize camping as a summer internship. The hands-on, round-the-clock experience that camp counselors acquire immeasurably aids them as they graduate college and move on to real-life situations during their career-building years. Modern summer camps provide a multitude of options for children interested in a wide variety of subjects. Sleepaway Camp is breaking away from the stereotypes displayed in popular movies such as Moonrise Kingdom and The Parent Trap, with their cabins in the woods filled with energetic campers in uniforms, perfecting their archery skills and sneaking out to play practical jokes on their counselors late into the night. While many programs continue to follow this model, summer camp also provides opportunities for learning and experiences outside of traditional camping activities. Options range from theater camps nestled in the mountains, to sports camps, to camp-style academic programs at some of the nation's top universities. One such camp is Duke University's youth programs at Duke Continuing Studies. The program's mission on its website states, all programs seek to engage learners in innovative, interactive, transformative learning experiences. The camp learning community approaches learning as a shared responsibility among students, instructors, and counselors. In addition to gaining all the friendships and experiences of a traditional camp environment, these campers take classes and hone skills according to their interests. Both inside and outside of the traditional camping model, children learn invaluable life skills. For some families, sending a child to summer camp is a difficult decision. Sleepaway Camp can pose a financial burden, as the average week of camp generally costs at least $1,000. Parents may also have concerns if their child has specific dietary or allergy restrictions, or they fear that their child's anxiety is too crippling for them to be away from home. However, there are ways for these children to experience summer camp. Many communities offer incentive scholarship money, and overnight programs often have less costly trial or day camp alternatives. If financially and physically possible, all families should consider summer camp as a valuable summer option. Alexander Snyder Mackler, former staff member for Joe Biden and current William & Mary Law School Honor Council Associate Justice, says of his time as a camper, "What I do today in politics, it's nothing but working with people, talking to people, and developing and establishing relationships. The experience I had at camp with all these different kids learning to develop consistent relationships is what helps me most today." While there are myriad practical advantages to sending children to summer camp, I have so far only scratched the surface of lifelong benefits. It is invaluable to find a community of students from across the country with the same interests as your own. It is helpful to not suffer from bouts of homesickness in college, and significant to know someone in your new city because you went to sleepaway camp with them. Holding a summer office job and collecting experience is important, but serving as a camp counselor teaches a plethora of skills and can be rewarding beyond imagination. All children should be afforded the opportunity to attend summer camp so that they may push the thresholds, test their resilience to achieve success, and simply experience the summer of a lifetime. As campers at Taltonburg sing, love will protect us till death separates us. We're friends, friends, friends.